Any other questions? Yes.
Greg,
and all over the world, and so yeah, they got them the little beginner kit sets, and they have Mapex all over the place. So. Anyway, good question. Any other questions? Yes.
Greg, during the time frame where Billy Sheehan was out of the David Lee Roth band and your brother came in, I mean, what happened? Why did Billy
Sheehan got fired from David Lee Roth's band just because he's a leader. You know, Billy's a leader. He went on to form Mr. Big. Dave's a leader. The two sometimes just, two leaders, too many cooks in the kitchen. And so he just said a few too many things about the mix or something that wasn't quite right. And Dave just, that's enough.
Was it out on tour where it happened?
No, it was while we were recording Skyscraper. Yeah. I remember the crowning moment was when we went into the studio and David Lee Roth and Steve I were mixing just like Paradise. And Billy and I went in about 10 o'clock at night. And they'd been in there all day mixing. And sometimes when you listen to speakers and listen to music a lot all day long, sometimes your ears get a little tired, they get fatigued. You don't hear the high end, so you tend to boost the high end. Well, I like bass drum, low toms, crack on the snare. Billy likes boom, bass. We walked in about 10 at night and we listened to it. And I was thinking in my mind, I was thinking, boy, it sounds really shrill and high-endy. There's lots of high-end vocal and lots of high-end on the guitar, but I don't hear a lot of kick drum and bass. But I didn't say anything because I wanted to be, keep my gig. So, but Billy, being Billy, he's about a year older than Dave and just had been a leader. After we finished it, Dave goes, "What'd you think, guys?" Billy goes, "How are you guys' ears? Are your ears tired? I hear a lot of high-end." That was it for Billy. So anyway, he wanted to audition a bunch of bass players. He goes, "Your brother's a bass player, have him come down." And he was the first guy we heard, and he loved him, and we played together a lot, so he hired Matt. But I felt horrible, because Billy's one of my best friends, and it was not fun at all to see him go through that,
The first time I saw you guys, it was in Buffalo, his hometown.
Yeah, Billy's hometown. Oh yeah, Tallis and Buffalo. Yeah. Billy owns Buffalo. Yeah, he's one of the greatest bass players, one of the coolest guys ever. But sometimes, I want to say one thing right now about gigs, and this is not to do with Billy, because Billy's the greatest, but this is to do with drummers a lot of times. I've recommended a lot of drummers for gigs, and 50% of it, that's all it is. It really has to do with playing and chops and groove and tempo and everything. The other 50% is how do you get along with other people? Now, Billy Sheehan gets along great with other people. I shouldn't have segued it with that because it's nothing to do with Billy. But I've recommended drummers for gigs where they've gone on gigs and they complain about everything. It's like Spinal Tap. Well, when you follow the sandwich, it's just the smallest. I don't do this. How come I don't have the room with the putting green and the bowling alley? And how come I don't have first class seats? I'm 6'5" and my legs are big. Don't complain, man, because by the grace of God, you're playing drums and somebody's paying you. Whether it's to play at the Coliseum or the Club Foot down the street, somebody's paying you something. How many professional drummers are in the house? Raise your hand. Oh, come on. How many of you in the room have ever been paid anything, $10 to play the drums? Okay, guess what? You're